Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is on this little baby right here. So this is the Melt Cosmetics new liquid liner. So it's their ultra matte liquid eyeliner. This is in the shade Alchemy. They came out with, so this is the black one. They came out with a black and a dark brown. I don't remember what the brown one is called, but this is the one that's, this is the black one. Let me just show you guys. So this is the box that it came in. So this is a very small eyeliner, because I will say, like, even though my hands look huge on here, my hands are actually kind of small. So, I mean, this is basically like this size of my palm. So when I opened this, I was like, is this real? Like, is this actually what it is? I was really confused. And I also opened it at night, so all I saw was this like black packaging. I was like, this feels like, see, like, look, like it's completely, it's just a little black tube. Eventually, once you roll it around, there is their logo on here, but I opened it, so it's on this side here, and you can barely even see it. I opened it up and it was just a little black tube like this, and I was like, is this like a trial product or something? Like, is this, I'm trying to think of the word, like before it actually goes on sale, like all of the, like, oh, I can't think of it. I haven't had enough coffee today, you guys. But it just didn't seem like the product was like the product, you know? Like it was still getting worked on or something just by the packaging. It just seemed like, I don't know, it just seemed weird. Hopefully you guys understand that. Anyways, so this retails for $16. It's basically just a black matte eyeliner, which honestly isn't that all what we prefer, is like a matte eyeliner, which almost everything that I've tried that has said that, it never actually dries down matte, or like it just looks weird, you know? I don't know. Anyways, we'll see how this applies. I'm not super happy on the applicator just because I am such a pen eyeliner person, so this is a brush tip. So we'll see if I can navigate this or not, because I'm not usually the best with brush tips. Some people prefer them, but that's just, I'm not one of those people. So only because I've been so used to using a pen eyeliner for so long that, like, that's what I know, you know? That's what I know. Okay, so this retails for $16, which I already said, and just for shits and giggles, let's see. Not seeing how much of product is actually in this tube. Let me see if I can actually find this. Okay, yeah, I can't. Oh, maybe it's on the box. It might be on the box. So I'm not seeing how many ounces is actually in this packaging, but I looked at some of the other ones that I had, and one of them was like 0.06, and the other one was like 0.016 or something like that, and the one that had the smaller amount was a high-end brand that I have, and the other one that had more was a drugstore brand. So I'd be interested to see how much is actually in this, unless I'm just not finding it, like I am looking at it and not realizing what it is, then I don't actually see how much is in here. So unfortunately, I can't let you guys know because I have no idea. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and get into it. I'm not going to walk you guys through how I'm doing my liner. I'm just going to do it just because we all do our eyeliner differently. If you guys want an actual video where I walk you through it, I'll let you know. And I feel like my technique and everything, like, it changes all the time, you know? Like, I can do it slightly different every time. And I've been doing my eyeliner for so long that that's just what works for me. I think that's the best I'm gonna get this. I am really hesitant on trying to sharpen the wing a little bit more, just because I'm not a super huge fan of this brush already. Like, I can already tell you that I'm not the biggest fan of the brush, and we'll talk about that later, but I'm gonna leave this wing with how it is. It's not perfect, it's not my favorite, but I'm too hesitant on trying to fix it right now, so I'm gonna work with the other side and just speed through that, and then we will talk about my first impressions on this eyeliner. I don't know why it's so much more difficult trying to do this side on camera. Okay, so this is probably the best I'm going to be able to get both of these eyes because, okay, we'll zoom in and I will show you guys how everything looks. By the way, I don't have foundation on right now. I'm doing a foundation video after this, so it's going to be kind of weird basically doing this video without foundation on. I don't know. That's just how we're doing it today. I'll show you guys. So it's not my favorite like shape and everything that I've done. Overall, I don't think they look bad, but I wanted to perfect them more, and I was very hesitant with the brush and just how things were going so far, so I decided not to push it. You know, you can't push eyeliner if it doesn't want to do the thing you want it to do, because it just won't work. So I'll just run you through my first impressions so far and then kind of go from there. I may come back in later to do like some sort of like a wear test just to show you guys how everything looks at the end of the day. If I don't, then I'll just leave it in the description box somewhere, possibly, maybe. Because one thing I wanted to note is when I got this in the mail the other day, I put just a line of it on the back of my hand, and I didn't have it like drying there for that long, but I realized that, I don't know, just something about it just seemed kind of off. So I put my hand and I started rubbing it, and I basically made all of the eyeliner that was on my hand disappear, and I don't know if it just didn't sit long enough, but that was kind of weird. But I didn't want to have that like affect my thoughts on this product, so basically my overall thoughts so far are the finish of it is pretty. It definitely does dry down or even come out like completely matte, like no shine at all, which is really nice. I like the look of that. Since I did put it over a shimmer, sometimes when you put eyeliner over a shimmer, you kind of can see the shimmer poke through and it affects the finish of it. I feel like you really can't, you don't get that here. Like, I don't know if any of you guys had that before, but you put eyeliner over your eyeshadow, and if it's a shimmer, it kind of just dulls down the eyeshadow a little, or the eyeliner a little bit, and you kind of have to layer more on. I don't have that problem with this, which is really nice. So it's very dark, very matte, which is great. Like, that's it. The finish of it is beautiful. I'll have to see how it wears because I do have sensitive eyes, so sometimes I'll lose the end of my wing at the end of the day or something like that. The only negative thing or criticism that I have is I don't like this brush. Using a brush with this formula was the way to go. I feel like this, I don't know how I would have gotten this formula to work with a pen, like a felt tip pen or anything like that. I'm just not sure how that would work. Honestly, my favorite applicator is the Kat Von D one. I don't really use that one anymore, but that one is my favorite applicator. I like the Stila one because that one is a pen too. It's like a little felt tip pen, but I think it'll just take some time for me to get used to using the brush. I just feel like I have less control over perfecting the wing, which is why I didn't keep going in. Normally I would have kept trying to make it a little more sharper, a little more angled, but I feel like what I have now is good enough, but I'm just not comfortable with perfecting the wing with the brush, and it's probably just because I'm not comfortable using a brush. I don't do it, you know, like if it was up to me, all eyeliners would be like a pen. So, you know, I mean, I do use some brush eyeliners, like the NYX one, wherever that is, but it is easier for me to do the wing with a pen, and it's probably just how I'm able to hold it. But other than that, I mean, that's all just a personal preference thing. I don't think it was like, you know, some people just like brush tips better, and I just need to get better at using one, basically. I think that's what I'm getting at. The formula is kind of thick, so it is kind of like intimidating, I guess. Like, it's just different. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just different than any other eyeliner that I've used in consistency. Like, it's just, so that was something for me to get used to and try to figure out how to work with that. Overall, I do like this eyeliner. I think I'm just gonna have to figure out what's gonna work best for me if I want to keep using this, and then if I think it's just like if the price is justified too, because it is a $16 eyeliner. It's cheaper than the other ones that you can, I mean, it's cheaper than some of the ones that you can get at Sephora. Some of them are like 18, 20, 22, you know, so it's not super unreasonably priced, but for an eyeliner, I mean, it's $16, so just take that. But yeah, that's basically overall good. I just need to figure out what's gonna work for me from now on, basically. But I love the finish. I think it's really, really pretty. And yeah, we'll just leave it at that for now. So I'm gonna go film my other video. I might come in and do like a check-in later, but if I don't, then I will leave it in the description box below on how everything wore throughout the day. But if I can, I will film like just a little bit at the end. Alright, so I'm also in the middle of filming a foundation video, which I'm pretty sure I already told you guys, but I just wanted to show you guys how this eyeliner wore throughout the day. I didn't touch it up at all. I didn't even try to fix the problem areas. I just want to show you guys this. So I'm experiencing a ton of flakiness, like there's chunks of it that have fallen off throughout the day, and I just have fallout like completely under my eye and everything, and this is a hot mess. Like, it truly is a hot mess. So I don't know, like there's just completely missing eyeliner right here. All of the like black stuff falling off from the eyeliner. I don't know, like, oh god, this just does not look good. I just did a foundation review and that didn't go well either. Anyways, I just wanted to pop back in here and kind of show you guys what everything looked like. I'm gonna say the only positive about this eyeliner is the finish. It dries down completely matte. Completely matte. I had issues with the brush. I didn't really like it. That was something I could look past. Not a big deal. Honestly, not a big deal. I got a lot of the eyeliner in my lashes, and I don't know if that's just me not knowing how to use a brush or what, but as this eyeliner stayed on, the longer and longer that it stayed on, I can't believe what it looks like now. Like, I do touch my face a lot, so I could take part of the blame for that maybe I just like, you know, rub my eyes a little bit. But I'm gonna say it's not all completely me, because I did mention earlier in the video that I drew I just did like a test line on my hand basically, and I kind of started to rub it and saw that it was coming off super easily. Like, literally, like, it almost all disappeared. Very flaky. When I was putting this on, I kind of saw that, like, as it was drying, it just seemed to dry down very thick. Like, it kind of felt like the magnetic liner from Ardell, like when I was using that and how it was like clumping together. It was like that, but like a lot less strong, if that makes sense. That's what it reminded me of. Yeah, the only thing I like about this liner is the finish. I'm sorry. Like, I wanna, like, of course, I could keep working with it. And I didn't like, you know, I didn't touch this up at all. But how it looks now, and this is 10 hours of wear, but I wouldn't even want to try to clean this up because it would probably not end well. That's a bummer because I really wanted to like this eyeliner and I love the finish. Like, that's, you always have eyeliners saying that it's like ultra matte, which is how this is described. Super matte, doesn't dry down with any shine or anything like that, and it does. Like, there's some eyeliners that claim that and it doesn't dry down completely matte. This dries down very nicely. It looks good. It looked good for a majority of the day, but I don't know. I'm still gonna use it, but on the days that I like need my makeup to be like good, amazing, like beautiful, I'm not wearing this. That's the best way I could describe it. Anyways, I'm not gonna keep talking to you guys about all the same points. I want to like this eyeliner. I almost called it mascara. I want to like it. I want to like it. But yeah. To be continued. I don't know. I'm going to keep trying to work with it, but for now, it's not good for me right now. Sorry. Alright, well, if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We'll see you next time.